Welcome, I'm Olga, and life is good when we get curious about what's hiding beneath the surface. There's heaviness in the air right now, isn't there? You've likely felt it too, that sense that something monumental is shifting in the world. It's not new, it's been growing, building, and escalating over time. Some might call it the build up to something disastrous, like the kind of conflict that shapes history. But I'm not here to speculate or fuel fear. Instead, I want to acknowledge what's happening in a way that stays grounded and neutral, because fear doesn't serve us here. What does serve us is clarity, awareness, and focus on what we can control, our own energy and choices. Right now, it's easy to feel pulled in 1,000 directions. There is an intense push and pull demanding us to take sides, react, or surrender to feelings of hopelessness. But this is a trap, a drain on our energy that leaves us feeling disconnected, overwhelmed, and powerless. Much of this comes from manipulation. Whether overt or subtle, manipulation works by creating confusion, fear, or urgency, pushing us to react rather than reflect. It can come from external forces, news, conversations, even the energy of others. And if we're not careful, it pulls us out of balance. Your shadows are just untapped potential waiting for the light of awareness. The antidote: awareness and intentional action. When you pour your energy into building a strong foundation within yourself, you become grounded, you become clear, you become resilient. And in that space, you're not easily swayed by external chaos or manipulation. You can see things for what they are, rather than through the lens of fear or pressure. So how do we get there? The first thing is awareness and boundaries. This means paying attention to what influences you, whether it's news, social media, or even subtle interactions in your daily life. Awareness doesn't mean shutting the world out or avoiding reality. Instead, it's about noticing what affects you and deciding how you want to engage with it. Boundaries help you stay grounded. They're not about rejection of others. They're about protecting your energy and staying aligned with your values. When you know where you stand, you can let go of what doesn't serve you and focus on what really matters. Next, number 2, we have intent versus reaction. Manipulation thrives on impulsive reactions. It nudges you to act out of fear, guilt, or urgency, often leading you away from what's true to you. The solution? Strategy not to control, but to pause and act with intention. Before making any decision, take a moment and ask yourself, is this decision truly mine? Am I being led somewhere I don't want to go? Taking this small pause allows you to act from clarity instead of confusion. It helps you make choices that align with your goals and values, not someone else's agenda. And then number 3, there is true power through self-mastery. Power doesn't come from controlling others. It comes from mastering yourself. This means aligning your actions with your values, even when the world around you is trying to distract or manipulate you. Self-mastery isn't about being perfect. It's about progress. Every time you recognize a moment of manipulation and choose not to engage, you grow stronger. Every time you hold your ground instead of reacting impulsively, your foundation becomes more solid. When you pour your energy into yourself, you create resilience. You become less susceptible to external influences and more capable of making decisions that honor who you truly are. The world around us might seem to be giving us fewer and fewer good options. The pressure to choose between following ourselves or someone who doesn't have our best interest at heart is growing. But when you master your own energy, you don't rely on others to define your path. By focusing on your inner foundation, you reclaim your power. You create a solid base that supports you no matter what's happening outside. And when enough of us do this, when enough of us are grounded in our own strength and truth, we create ripples that extend far beyond ourselves. Drop your life is good moment in the comments, because when we share joy, it grows. So let's bring the energy back to where it matters most, into building the self, into creating a life and presence so steady that no storm can shake it. Let the world do what it will. Our job is to hold our ground, not out of resistance, but from a place of deep, unshakable alignment with who we are. This isn't just survival, this is transformation. This is how we thrive no matter what the world throws our way. And remember, no matter where you are or what you're facing, life is good because you're in it. Life is good, and so are you, every part of you. Don't forget that. See you soon.